Welcome back. We're talking about Down syndrome, and you can join with your questions or observations if you call 0808 054 2233. That's 0808 054 2233. And now let's get back to what we're talking about. You've talked extensively about the eye problems that they could have, but what is causing this ear problem?
Okay. So the cause, generally, their immune system is not as optimal like those of the average children or any other person. So it predisposes them to constant ear infection. Then some of them too, the nerves that are supposed to transmit sound waves from the ear to the brain, they are not, they did not migrate properly to the app. That's what we call it sensorineural deafness.
Okay.
So, but with visual aid and also treating any infection or anything
of the ear. But
yes.
Can anything be done about those nerves?
Yes, you could give them some supplements that will enhance the nerve growth.
That would be two major obstacles out of the way.
Yes.
Ear problems and eye problems.
Yes.
But there are other things that you still have to face.
Yes.
Do all Down syndrome children have the same problems?
They tend to have it, but in varying degrees.
Okay.
It's not one size fits all for everybody. There are some that the associated co-problems, comorbidities are lower, and for others, theirs are more and more dramatic. So,
okay. So it seems as if the doctor has to be the friend of these children.
Thank you.
Because they don't know to what extent whatever it is bothering them.
Yes.
Unless the child is checked.
Yes.
But then you were talking about actors, stars.
Yes.
How does that happen with somebody who people look at as not having enough sense?
Yes, that's why I said it, that the major important thing is, the most important thing is to give an enabling environment, to give to properly stimulate the child, properly educate the child. In fact, most of them can even go to regular schools, while others, due to the severity, they can need some special schooling. But with proper stimulation, I can assure you that a Down syndrome child can grow up, take up a paid job, and do it to a satisfactory.
But there would be, wouldn't there, some jobs that they couldn't do?
Definitely.
Okay.
We won't take them beyond their capability, but they are very important members of the society. Even that one they can do can contribute much to the society.
Okay, when we talk about a Down syndrome child now being born into a family, are we also looking at a mother, for example, brother or father, who has to give up their job or give up some important thing to take care of this child? Or is it something that can be done along with everything else that goes on in the house?
Yes, it is something that can be done, because actually what Down syndrome causes at most is moderate mental retardation. It's not profound. That's the level of mental retardation is no profound that the person can't just do anything, that he needs to bring down another person.
Okay,
and
just a minute. We'll continue from there. We have a caller from Apapa. Hello, Umar. Hello, Umar.
Yeah, good morning. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Umar. Your question.
My name is Umar.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Can we have your question?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to Dr. Victor.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Umar.
okay.
Yeah, I want to talk to Dr. Victor.
He's here listening to you right now. Go ahead and speak.
Doctor, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Umar.
Hello, Umar. Could you turn down the volume of your TV set or put it off altogether so that we can hear you? Go ahead.
Yeah, my son, sir. My son have a problem of eye. He always the eye. Hello?
We can hear you.
Yeah, the eye always comes with red. Then when we go to the clinic, and they give us eye drop several times. But why I didn't come to the root? The procedure there is very, I don't know, the procedure in the root is very high and very, to see the doctor. I don't know if I can come to see you directly on your clinic day. That is what I confirm that I should talk to you.
Thank you, Umar. Thank you. So he's talking about red eyes here.
Yes.
Could that be a connection?
Although not directly connected with Down syndrome, the advice I can give him is if he comes to Lutz and we issue him a letter to the ophthalmology clinic, at least it can hasten us seeing him. Or even since he's a child, as a pediatrician, the basic eye problems, we can diagnose it and treat. But where there is now need for further, that's to go the extra length, we'll refer him appropriately to an ophthalmologist. So he's free to come. He's most welcome.
Okay, you heard that, Umar. Now, how do you determine which child will be in a regular class and which one will be in a special school?
Yes. Okay. How you determine is based on, first of all, you don't have to leave anything to chance. You have to make sure that the child is properly, that's, as a pediatrician, you have to review the child, make sure that every health problem is sorted out. Now, when the child goes to school, from his performance, that is what we determine. If he can't continue with a regular class, although most of them, up to 50 to 70%, they can continue with the regular class. But where he can't, then special arrangements can be made to still put the child in a special class where he would
Thrive.
do better. Yeah.
Okay, we have Thelma from Cotonou. Hello, Thelma.
Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you. What's your question?
Good afternoon. Thank
Good
you
afternoon.
so much. Just want to say thank you for this program. You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
I have a friend that the son has this daddy syndrome. We call it daddy walker syndrome. I don't know if it's the same as Down syndrome. I just want to know if there is an assistance that should be rendered to the boy because he has eye problems as well.
Okay.
So that's what I want to ask Dr. Victor to see if such a boy could actually see him and if there is a problem with him.
Oh, okay, I think we've got the gist of your question.
So Dandy Walker syndrome.
Dandy Walker, okay.
Yes. It's a neurological problem. Usually, it's one of the cause of hydrocephalus. These children
Having
their
a
head,
large head.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a neurological problem. So it's not associated.
It's not the same thing
as Down syndrome.
as Down syndrome.
So what I would advise him is to bring the child to Lutz. Our neurology clinic holds on Mondays, on Monday morning. So we'll review him at the neurology clinic and we'll also work hand in hand with the neurosurgeons because most times they might require to do a surgery to drain the excess fluid that is causing the
Okay, but there's hope for this
Yes, there is
child.
hope for him. So just our neurology clinic holds on Monday morning. So if she comes, we'll attend to her.
Thank you so much, Dr. Wankwa. It looks
You're
like you've
welcome.
handled more than Down syndrome on this program today. Thank you so much for coming. And thanks for being with us, all our viewers. Thanks for your calls, Thelma and Umar. It was a pleasure having you on the show. Have a great day. I am Mary Alale Yusuf.